Hey, this is Sonny from Jax. We are here talking about some graded issues we got back from CBCS today. With me, I have Jeff from California and Gator from Gator Comics. We're going to talk about a few comic books we got in. They're at the store, obviously, so if you want to come by and check them out yourself, you can. The first one we're going to talk about is this Venom #1. This is a black and white MegaCon 2018 exclusive. It is, I think so. Yeah, it's exclusive. We got this year. It's got a signature from the artist Mike Mayhew. This is a Mike Mayhew cover. It's an homage cover to Spider-Man 300, which is the original appearance of Venom. So it's an homage cover to the same pose as the original Venom and the same sort of outline of the background.
Where does Venom pick up, as it were, from the break from Spider-Man 4 Venom 1? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to remember after.
Well, this is actually the second time Venom has his own comic book. Venom,
okay, so it's not like a new origin. It's just it picks up.
It's just 2018.
Okay, got it.
Because there's Venom in 2017. It's very confusing. There's a Venom series in 2017. It gets cut off. Then there's a Venom series in 2018 also. But there's also several other mini-series with Venom in it. Like 4-part mini-series, 4-part mini. This is an ongoing series.
Yeah, so it's just the beginning of not an origin.
This is it's a Mayhew cover. It's a good-looking cover. What you think about that cover?
It's nice.
Here is another Mike Mayhew cover. This is the sketch variant of that cover. I believe this cover is like 1,500 copies. This cover here is probably 1,000 copies. Something like that, maybe. Yeah. So they're both 9.8s. I had a diligent look through the stack to find my 9.8s. Otherwise, I'm not going to buy them because they are not, worth grading. But Mayhew signed on, and this is the third version of the cover. So this is also a 9.8. They're all con exclusives. These are the 3 versions he had. This is the color version. That's the black and white version sketch, and then the other alternate version.
And which one's more valuable?
I think the rarest one is the one in his hand, the black and white sketch only. Yeah, I think it's 1,000 copies. One's like 1,500, and I think this is like 1,500.
And these are post signatures?
No, he signed them in front of me.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Not it wasn't on the comic.
No, it's not on the comic. It's not on the comic. Right. Yeah. So I know that these are pretty pricey originally. I think the set of them, all 3 of them together, cost me right at $300. Because they're super exclusive.
And that's
so each one of these is probably about $250, $300 each at 9.8s. Because not all of them made 9.8s. Some of them were dinged.
Now tell me again, what's the cost to get it graded?
$18.
$18 plus shipping. I was gonna say plus shipping.
Shipping only like $5, $6, $7.
But the $18 includes the cover, the box that they come in.
The seal, yeah, you get for like $18. You get it just like this.
Okay. I don't know if they can see in there, but it's not just the plastic bag. There's actually the acrylic.
Yeah, it's acrylic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the acrylic case with it. But these are nice. So I think I probably double my investment. They're probably about $250, $300 each. Now here, 9.8.
Hey,
First appearance of Weapon H.
Weapon H.
Tell me about this comic book. You know about this comic book. You got one of these? Is yours 9.8?
I got 2 of them, 9.8.
I got me one too. Someone wouldn't sell me theirs, so I had to go find me one and get it graded.
Is that the one you got from that's the one you got from Florida?
No, that was like 9.6. 4 or 6, yeah. This one I picked up from a con. I bought it 9.8 to get it graded.
The Weapon H is a hybrid of Wolverine
And the Hulk.
and the Hulk, and it was a big hit last year. Last year was a big hit. I think he's gonna be a big character though in the Marvel universe. I hope so.
How much you think it's worth?
About $1.50.
All right, raw. This book's worth about $75 to $100. At 9.8, this book is $200 to $250 on eBay right now. Now 9.6, that's probably about $150. 9.4 is probably about $100. You know, just like it would be raw.
I ain't looked it up lately.
But that's a good investment. I paid, I don't remember, man, like $30 for it. So I wanted a 9.8 to get graded. So it's worth it. Paying $30, getting a 9.8 out of it, increases the value to about $250.
Sweet.
The weapon, what'd you call him again?
Weapon H.
Weapon H. So what's his abilities roughly? Just a quick.
All right. See the guy in the background here?
Mm-hmm.
The guy with the claws, he's green. He has all of the abilities the Hulk has and all of the abilities Wolverine has put together. So he's invulnerable to most things, and he can heal just as fast as Wolverine, which is kind of redundant since he can't really take any damage. But if he did take damage, he would heal just like Wolverine.
But does he have the adamantium?
Yes, he has 2 big adamantium set of claws on both hands. That's him. It's the Hulk with adamantium claws. That's what he is. So, how you beat him? You have to have the Hulk and Wolverine to beat him.
No, you individually they're not as strong as the one together.
Well, this is a Mighty Thor number 706. This is the last issue of Thor before it got rebooted to the new Thor. This is Young Guns cover. It's a good looking cover. Thor 706 is the last issue. They have the continuing line. So after that, it got rebooted to I think Thor instead of Mighty Thor.
Get all the Young Gun covers from never seen this cover either.
What? It's a good looking cover though.
Who's the girl?
I don't remember. Because it's I don't think the cover's in the book.
This is interesting. Again, I haven't collected Thor in a long time, but to see him, this is very much like how he looks in the movie.
Yes, because they drew him like that. Because then these alternate covers, they draw them any way they want. It doesn't have to be seen in the book, the comic book.
Ain't that the comic book Thor dies? The girl?
Lady Thor?
Yeah.
No, this is before Lady Thor takes over.
Oh.
This is the last issue, and then the next issue is Lady Thor.
Oh.
This is a reboot of Thor. Alright, so we have a
Lady Death.
Lady Death #1, Unholy Ruin. It's almost a virgin cover. 9.8.
That's nice.
Nice looking at it.
Mm-hmm. Now this is from back in the day.
No, it's this year.
This year? Then how's that #1? I remember Lady Death from back
No,
in the
but
day.
it's a miniseries.
#1 miniseries.
Yeah,
It's not the first Lady Death. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Miniseries. And this is Unholy Ruin #1 with a alternate cover. It's a pretty spicy cover too. You think spicy cover? Both 9.8s. I don't really,
I like this one better.
Yeah, the silver lining.
Yeah. It's also more of a classic Lady Death.
Right, they're gonna run about $50 to $75 each. Depends how the market goes that day. So I think I'll maybe double my money on them when I got them graded. It wasn't a big jump, but it's good enough. But now since they're 9.8s, they're easy to sell because it's probably the best you can get. All right, I just got this out of the blue because I kind of like the cover. It's a virgin cover. It's Jeepers Creepers #1, based on the movie Jeepers Creepers. Yeah, I mean if you look at the comic book inside, it is just like the movie. It's a good looking cover. It's kind of scary. It's hard to see.
Hard to see on.
It's really dark, but it's an alternate variant cover. 9.8. This book's worth about probably $75 to $80.
Yeah, it's another one I don't know anything about. I never saw the movie.
But if you're a Jeepers Creepers fan, I have #1 at 9.8 slabbed up, ready to go.
Now I do have to ask. You pull out a lot of comic books, and most of them have been in the 9.8, 9.6 range. How often do you actually get, or do they ever actually issue a 10 or a 9.9?
Very, very hard. Mainly because when they are made at the manufacturer and they're cut by the cutting machine, they get burrs on the corners. So right here, the reason most comic gets 9.8 is that on the very corner, see a little tick right on the very corner?
Yeah.
So that's from the cutting machine going zap. So it's very difficult to get a 9.9 because those burrs are so minute, they're still there though. So it's not perfect. If it's not perfect, it's not 10. 10 Jim Mint is a perfect cut, no dings, no marks, no fingerprints, Nothing at all on it.
And the cover is the vast majority of that. You know, the cover has to be basically.
No,
what I'm saying for a 10, the whole comic book has to be
Whole
perfect.
comic book.
But the most important part of the comic book is the cover.
No. They do the whole assessment.
The whole
like
assessment.
if a page inside is bent, you can't get a 9.8. If the back has any spots on it at all, you can't get a 9.8.
Okay.
And they look at the whole comic book. But obviously, everybody looks at the cover. Even if it's a 9.2 and the cover looks perfect, I can still sell it because it looks good in the slab. See?
Okay.
So I mean, it's more important overall for the highest price be 9.8.
Okay.
But if it's not and the cover looks still good, it's okay still.
Yeah, I just in my mind, I'm thinking if I had to have some damage, I'd rather be on the inside page than on the cover.
But they'll note it on the grader notes.
The grading, yeah.
There's grading notes I get for that. All right, this is the Hunt for Wolverine #1. This is the Young Guns cover. Did you get this cover?
Mm-mm.
I thought I gave you one of those.
Mm-mm.
It's a good looking cover.
Yep.
See how I told you before, the Young Guns cover always has an action kind of pose, like you're in motion doing something. There's always some kind of motion on the cover of Young Guns. It's like it's out there. It's like a static cover.
Yeah. We got the Colossus,
Yeah, there's always like there's something going on.
Nightcrawler.
You know.
Who's this? I can't tell.
Yeah.
It's Nightcrawler and Colossus. Other X-Men. I don't know who that is.
It's probably a villain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, I got also set off a couple of these just because this is 798, the first full appearance of Norman Osborn as the Red Lantern or Red Goblin. I mean, so I had a bunch earlier on another video just in case that they actually put the Red Goblin in a movie. I'll have plenty to fall back on. If they don't, well, these as is, they're probably worth about 30-40 bucks, which is about the same as time and money I put into it. You know, the comic book costs $3.99 on the cover, and $18 for slabbing. That's like $22. So they're worth about a little bit more than I got in it, but probably 30-40 bucks. So it's not big money.
So all these comic books are going to be available here?
Yeah, they're worth for sale. Keys comics we talked about earlier are his comics. He's gonna put those on eBay eventually.
Yeah.
He's gonna keep maybe a couple of them, but he's gonna put most of them on
Well,
eBay.
you know. Why collect it if you can't have some, right?
That's right.
All right. Also, these are the Young Gun covers of the same comic book we just looked at. This is $7.98 also, but this is the Young Guns cover. Like I said, Young Gun covers have a like action pose, motion on them. Like they're doing something. And these are the Young Guns covers of the same comic book issue, $7.98, which is the first full appearance of the Red Goblin.
Nice.
9.8. Did you get some of these? You got like 4 or 5 of them, huh?
About 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Yeah, they're nice covers, so we're just
What's the
hoping that one day.
The Goblin, Hobgoblin, what's the Red Goblin? I don't know the Red Goblin.
The Red Goblin is Norman Osborn. That's the Red Goblin.
But isn't he also the Goblin?
Yeah, but he's not the Red Goblin. The Red Goblin's possessed. Norman Osborn originally was a Goblin, he just had a suit on.
Yeah.
But at the Red Goblin, he got Carnage.
The Red Goblin is Carnage.
The Red got Carnage. So
Okay.
the Red Goblin is Carnage and the
As
Green
Goblin.
Goblin put together.
Okay.
So he makes him much more powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, much more powerful. So everybody knew that. Spoiler alert: the Red Goblin is Carnage and the Green Goblin put together.
Yeah, but they're not doing a movie on that yet, so.
Well, 10 years from now, 5
Yeah,
years from
no.
now, whatever, man, we'll have the comic books. They're graded. They're 9.8.
They do.
They're still gonna be 9.8 10 years from now because they're in the slabs.
Yeah.
All right, here is one I got a red label. I usually don't get red labels. This is Batman #1 with a Ethan Skyver, Greg Capullo cover. I don't remember doing this. You remember me putting this out? I wonder if I got a COA on this and I forgot
I
about
don't
it.
remember that.
I don't remember getting it, but it is a red label. I'm trying to figure out what they charged me for. I think they charged me for this grading.
Fine.
It's double signed.
Mm-hmm.
It's signed by Ethan, and I thought I witnessed this. But it's apparently it's not a witness. The red label means it's a digital verification. I'm pretty sure I witnessed this.
And who are the two signatures?
Greg
Writer
Capullo
and
is the
the-
writer, and Ethan is the cover artist.
So the cover artist is not always the artist who does the interior? Oh, okay. So I ask all the questions because I don't know.
No, always. But, you know, this is one. But I don't remember sending it off to get a red label. So originally I thought it was Keith's comic book, but it's not. It says it's mine.
You sent these off in Orlando?
Yeah. I sent them off in Orlando. I thought I was gonna get them back quicker. So, all right, the last comic in this batch here, I got a little redemption. I got Swamp Thing number 37, 9.6. You know, I had that one 6.0 I got screwed on. It should have been like a 9.2. It's 9.6. You know what this book is?
The first appearance of somebody.
First appearance of John Constantine, who's in that TV show we watched the other night.
Constantine is in the movie too.
Oh no, but he's in a TV show called Legends of Tomorrow.
No, the DC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
DC Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's in that TV show. But in the TV show, he looks like he's supposed to look. He's got blonde hair, brown trench coat. He's kind of bi.
It doesn't look like he came out of the Matrix.
No, he didn't come out. So some people have a tendency not to follow the comic book and the origin, and then we don't care about them no more.
Yeah.
Like the guy that Matrix did, John Constantine.
Yeah.
We'll talk about his name. But,
Kill him.
whatever his name is, what Matrix guy.
Like the cat.
He looked just like he was in the Matrix. I mean, John Constantine. But DC Legends of Tomorrow, the guy that plays John Constantine has the right accent. He's British, has blonde hair, and a brown trench coat. Instead of having black hair, a black trench coat, it sounded like he was a stripper dude still. That's not John Constantine. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like Bill and Ted went to, the world of dark magic. But that is 9.6. I sold a couple of these already. I just got this one back in. But it is the first appearance of John Constantine in a comic book. So if you have any questions about the books we got in today, this is Sonny from Jax with Jeff from California, Gator from Gator Comics. Come by, stop by, check us out. We'll be here every day except Monday. We close on Mondays.
Peace.